Rachel Harris here with ManagedMoms.com, and I decided to get on the blog and share with you my recent medical diagnosis because some of you are probably dealing with this, and if you aren't, chances are you might in your lifetime, so pay attention, bookmark this. All right, so what's the diagnosis? My physician sent me for an MRI, and the diagnosis is arthritis in my neck and spine, not rheumatoid. I'm very lucky about that, but still a pretty painful arthritis. What were my symptoms? My symptoms were loud. You could hear my neck snap, crackle, pop when I would turn it. It would hurt to drive a car and, look over my shoulder like we do for the blind spot. It was hard to sleep and drive, so I knew I had to get checked out. So my doctor then sent me to a pain doc. Fortunately, he said I didn't need injections or meds. I was happy about that. Everyone decided to do some natural therapies, which I'm going to tell you about in just a minute. But first, what do we think caused arthritis in my neck and spine? I was surprised. I figured I might have arthritis in my ankle someday because I have broke my ankle 3 times over 30 years. I am 55, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but I just didn't expect arthritis quite yet. So here's what the doctors think happened. You ready for this? A very long time ago, I was a cheerleader in high school for all 4 years. Look at that perm. Ha. Some of you probably aren't surprised to hear that, as hyper as you know I am. But I will tell you, back then, you didn't have to be an Olympian athlete like you have to be now to make the squad. I would have never made it. But we were still doing pyramids. And I was never on the top. I was never what they call a flyer today. Not with these hips. I was always a base. So I had girls climbing up on me for 4 years, making those pyramids. And they think that might be what caused this all those years later. Crazy. Okay, so what have I been doing? Really great news. They sent me for physical therapy, and I found this great place called Prachette Physical Therapy. I graduated today from the program, so they gave me this shirt to thank me. Another reason I decided to do this post today, to celebrate. In addition to the great folks at Prachette, Sarah and Denise and Kristen and Hannah and Tiana, I want to thank all of them. They also have a massage therapist on site. Her name is Lisa, and she incorporates the hot stones. And my insurance actually pays for part of the massage, which is awesome. So I was doing physical therapy and massage every week as well as I could because I travel a lot. But they would also taught me home stretches that I would do on the road as well. Then I started soaking in Epsom salt baths several times a week. And I recently saw an acupuncturist. We've only done 1 session, so I'm going to vlog more about that after a few more sessions. But it has made a difference. I'm off the Advil. I've stopped slathering BioFreeze all over me all the time. I do a natural, more natural CBD lotion as needed, but for the most part, with the physical therapy, the massage therapy, the acupuncture, the Epsom salt baths, I think I can attend my son's wedding coming up next month without being in pain. So I wanted to share all those things with you for my local Ahwatukee peeps. Prachette Physical Therapy has a super convenient location in the foothills next door to Ace Hardware, but they have other locations as well. So definitely check them out and leave a comment in the section, if you're dealing with a health issue and what's helping you, specifically arthritis, or if you want to share something else. That's part of the reason I created this blog almost 10 years ago, was to really share tips on what we do to make our manic lives a bit more managed, and also to try to stay as pain-free as possible. So thanks everyone for continuing to follow me. Have a great weekend and be well.